There will always be job openings in the technology industry, and some positions are more promising than others. So if you're looking for a career in tech, you should definitely consider the following tech jobs. Hey, and welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Preston, and I'm a professional recruiter in the technology industry. Quick announcement, as of the time of this shooting, which is July 2022, in 2 weeks, I will be hosting my first free virtual Q&A where you can ask me questions about recruiting, hiring, interviewing, etc. It will be an hour max, it's completely free, and we have a form below in the description box to register. Spots are limited, so make sure you lock in a place if you're interested. It'd be great to see you there. In my last video, I covered a variety of jobs with particularly good outlooks in 2022. Positions that offered the competitive pay, lucrative benefits, and exceptional security that have also seen significant growth over the past year or so. As a technology recruiter, it is important for me to cover a couple of tech jobs, but I also mentioned that many companies in the tech industry have had to adjust their hiring efforts and even lay off some employees recently due to the current economic situation and a potential recession on the horizon. I've covered these issues in detail in my previous videos. I recommend going back to check those out if you're interested. The fact remains though, that technology is important as ever, and it is not gonna go away. Despite the struggles the industry faces right now, it remains a safe, long-term bet if you can establish yourself in an advantageous position. That's the goal of today's video, so we'll be covering the most promising tech jobs in 2022. If you're interested in a career in tech, you wanna pay close attention to positions that fit your skills and qualifications. Make sure to seek out those and related jobs for a stronger chance of establishing yourself in the tech industry. But before we get started, as always, please consider a like, subscribe, click that bell, really means a lot. The struggles some companies in the technology industry are facing today are in large part due to the Federal Reserve's recent interest rate hikes. When it becomes more expensive for investors to borrow money, once promising startups may find themselves with less spending power or difficult chance to raise more funds. Similarly, larger companies like Google or Coinbase will cut back in order to save money, particularly when it comes to hiring. Still, these issues are only temporary, and certainly there are plenty of technology companies that are positioned well. There will always be job openings in the technology industry, and some positions are more promising than others. So if you're looking for a career in tech, you should definitely consider the following tech jobs. Let's start with a brief review of the two we covered in the previous video. Software QA Analyst. Every piece of software, from computer programs to video games, requires rigorous quality testing to ensure it functions properly for the end user. Quality assurance, aka QA Analysts, are hired to act as a stand-in for the end user, reporting on bugs and glitches and other issues that affect the user experience. You'll require at least a bachelor's degree, but QA Analysts can earn up to $110,000 per year. Junior Developer. Indeed lists junior developers as one of the fastest growing software development roles, having grown about 94% in the past year. There is a need for junior developers on all types of projects. They assist senior level team members on everything from writing code to debugging, and can even earn a yearly salary of up to $71,000 a year on average. I suggest you go back, watch my previous video for other promising job opportunities not related to tech. Best tech jobs of 2022. So without further ado, here are 10 more of the most promising jobs in the tech industry in 2022. Software architect. Rounding out the bottom of our list is the role of a software architect. Initially, it might be hard for some to see the difference between this role and a software developer. A software architect makes high-level decisions about the decision and features of a piece of software, figuring out the most essential elements and cutting elements or features that go beyond the scope of the project. Being a higher level position compared to a developer, it will take more experience and skills and qualifications to become a successful software architect. Chances are you will need some experience as a developer or engineer first, as well as strong analytical skills and knowledge of the overall development process. Software architects are some of the highest paid in the industry, with an average yearly salary of $114,000. Mobile app developer. Some of the most widely used software today is exclusive to our smartphones, so it should come as no surprise that mobile app developers are in constant demand. Mobile app developers work heavily alongside UX designers and have to give special considerations to how well the app works on mobile devices. Additionally, mobile app developers have many of the same responsibilities as a developer for computer software or video games. In fact, the wide variety of games available on mobile platforms makes this a great opportunity for those interested in both video games and mobile application development. IT manager. Also known as the Chief Information Officer or Chief Technology Officer or Computer and Information Systems Managers, information technology managers are high-level employees who overseeing an organization's technology and data. They make large-scale decisions about the types of systems used, how they're implemented into the company's network, and how they fit into the organization's overall workflow. They also ensure the systems are running smoothly and are not subject to any security breaches or hacker intrusions. IT IT managers will need at least a bachelor's degree as well as a significant amount of experience to qualify. The average salary is around $145,000. Database admin. Every company maintains some sort of database. Many have multiple. Whether it's a database of contacts, cold leads, past customers, or sales numbers, there needs to be a data expert at the center to ensure data is being properly collected, stored, and organized. Database admins or managers keep the database system running and addresses any issues that may occur. This is another high-level role that will require a degree and significant experience. Database admins have an average yearly salary of around $94,000. Network and systems admin. Network and systems admin are responsible for the maintenance and upkeep of an organization's network and any hardware that interacts with it. They spend much time locating and troubleshooting issues to ensure employees using the network don't experience any interruptions in service. Since networks are constantly running, it is necessary for network and systems admins to be on call at all times. An outage or security breach can get worse the longer they continue, so they need to be ready to fix any issues that come up promptly. Information security analysts. Information security analysts will likely work under the management of a network and systems admin. While the administrator oversees the operations of the entire network and systems team, it is the security analyst that will be going out and doing much of the hands-on work by installing, updating, and testing security systems. Much like the network and systems admins, these employees are on call at a moment's notice to deal with any problems that may arise. Average yearly pay for this role is high between $115,000 and $166,000, depending on the organization and level of seniority. Data scientist. Data scientists are in high demand, but there are very few qualified to fill the role. If you have formal education in mathematics or statistics, computer science, or even engineering, you should consider this lucrative position. Data scientists are responsible for taking the data collected and stored in a database by the organization and analyzing it to make informed decisions about the direction of the company. Not everyone is able to identify the important points within data and how to act on them, so these employees are coveted for their ability to glean valuable insights. Data scientists have an average yearly salary of around $108,000. Software developer. One of the most in-demand technology roles at the moment is that of the software developer. These computer programmers are knowledgeable in one or more coding languages and work with the team to write code and design software, everything from computer programs to video games to web applications. While many software developers have formal educations, others are self-taught. With a wide range of software companies, there are open roles for developers of all skill levels. Software developers are typically paid really well, with an average annual wage of around $110,000. Web developers. Similarly, web developers are also high in demand. After all, every organization needs a website that presents their services and is functional for the end user. Web developers have many of the same responsibilities as software developers, except their work is focused on constructing websites with languages like HTML and CSS. Web developers see an average wage of around $77,000. Network cloud architect. If a network and systems admin is responsible for the maintenance of an organization's cloud network, then the architect is the one who designs it. They make high-level decisions of what cloud platform to use and how to best integrate it with a company's everyday operations. They work closely with other members of the team that utilize the cloud for network, such as the database admin and IT manager. Cloud and network architects, they see an average yearly salary of around $107,000. So this just about wraps up this video on the top tech jobs of 2022. Certainly, this only represents a fraction of the tech jobs out there. Do you have anything else to add to the conversation? Any of the jobs I left out? Make sure you comment down below. Would love to hear from you. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please consider like, subscribe, click that bell. It really means a lot. Feel free to also follow me at Preston_Park, as I try my best to also post daily. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one.